he and his friends come from different parts of the city, and this is a favorite adda to meet and chat, sipping Irani chai and biting into Usmania biscuits as they are famously called.
Talking about Hyderabad, it's one of the best places where you can actually live and have a very both sides of the lifestyle. That's again being very city and urbanic. Plus, again, you can have your old school kind of a living. So, again, talking about food, it's a blend of all. We have Irani food, Irani chai, and there are a few other authentic food items over here. That's our biryani, which is world famous, paradise biryani, which we call it. And there is also patthar ka gosht, which is very authentic, which you'll find in the the only side of Charminar. And apart from that, you have paya, you have name it, you have it in every non-vegetarian food. But apart from that, it is more about the people over here. People are very warm and welcoming.
Hyderabad is a safe city. And the second point is the food. The third point is the ambience. All over you see here is the architecture, ambience, the old places, Charminar. Hyderabad is known for the IT as well. The IT is blooming right now in Hyderabad. And the third thing is Hyderabad is known for the pubbing culture. As compared to the Bombay, Bangalore, now Hyderabad is blooming in the pubbing culture. You see, हैदराबाद ऐसे एक ऐसा प्लेस है जहाँ पे आपको हर चीज़ का कल्चर दिखेगा. मारवाड़ीज दिखेंगे, पंजाबीज दिखेंगे, मुस्लिम्स दिखेंगे, सिंधीज दिखेंगे, राजपूत दिखेंगे, कोई हर कल्चर दिखेगा यहाँ पे. अब हैदराबाद इज़ नोन फॉर द लिविंग. एक्चुअली हैदराबाद में एम्प्लॉयमेंट स्कैरसिटी अभी नहीं है. अभी एम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ रहा है हैदराबाद में एज़ कम्पेयर टू बॉम्बे, बैंगलोर, बिकॉज द फर्स्ट अमेजॉन हेडक्वार्टर्स इज़ हियर. And other IT sectors are booming here. And the real estate, of course. Hyderabad में जितना real estate हो रहा है, other states में नहीं है उतना real estate. So the youngsters are coming here compared to the Bangalore, Delhi, Bombay. It's because of the living style, low cost of living.
Among the many hidden treasures here is this dargah, a symbol of the ethos that has guided the city over the centuries.
हैदराबाद का एक हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड है. हैदराबाद में एक सेंचुरी से जबकि बहमनीज थे, फिर उस्मानिया डायनास्टी के लोग थे, तो उस ज़माने से ही हैदराबाद का कल्चर एक गंगा जमनी तहजीब का कल्चर रहा है. ये दरगाहें और ये जो आस्थाने हैं, जो खानखाएँ हैं, ये हिंदू मुस्लिम इत्तेहाद की बात करते हैं, प्यार मोहब्बत की बात करते हैं, उखवत की बात करते हैं, भाईचारगी की बात करते हैं. ऑफ लेट आई हैव स्टार्टेड सेलिब्रेटिंग बसंत पंचमी इन माय दरगाह. So it is from my side is a contribution for the enhancement of the culture, for bringing people together, bringing people from all walks of life. So this is also become a very popular and talk of the town. So wherever the similarity is there in the Muslim and non-Muslim cultures, I want to blend it. I want to present it in a modern form so that the new generation is aware of it and they'll get the benefit of this, the ancient teachings and the teachings of the great Sufis, great gurus there.
Almost in the center of the three cities that makes Hyderabad is the picturesque Hussein Sagar Lake, an artificial lake that is older than the city itself. The tank bund has been a favorite haunt for the city dwellers.
Like I said, you get the best of both worlds in Hyderabad. You get a homely environment, you also get a high-tech level of environment in high-tech city or that side of the park, Jubilee Hills or anywhere. If I really want to go for a good snack and a good ambience with like relaxed environment and all, I can go to some of the cafes in Jubilee Hills or somewhere else. And if I really want to go for a street snack, have a good, I say, typical street burger or something, I can go to Secunderabad, I can go to somewhere else here and just have it. So you get the best of both worlds, and the cost comparatively is way better than what I've seen for the other cities.
High-rises and stylish buildings characterize the newer parts of the city. What is often called high-tech city or Cyberabad, that extends to the new financial district in New Gachibowli that house the biggest brand names from across the globe.
They have put Hyderabad on the world map. Every day there's some guy from America or Europe or somewhere signing memorandums of agreement and pitching factories here. Transformation around the city, industrial transformation is remarkable. I only say that all we need now is a large automobile factory. And then we'd have all the landmarks we need. IT is huge, biotech is huge, in any direction.
The Durgam Cheruvu Cable Bridge has become a major landmark in this part of the city. The city has planned for the future with the outer ring road that makes commute around the city a breeze.
The government, give them credit, have built roads, have built circular roads, building a second circular road. So you can imagine in 2050, this city would be beyond Medchal and it will be like Beijing. Beijing has 7 outer ring roads. Now we'll have 3 outer ring roads by then. So, and the city is growing.
As part of the strategic road development project, there are new flyovers, road over bridges, road under bridges, foot over bridges, all to make pedestrians and vehicle commuters happy.
Hi everybody, I'm Chetan. I work for a pharma company. I'm a true Hyderabadi. I've been born and brought up here. The thing I love about the city is, although there was rapid development in the city, the care of the pedestrians, the cyclists, and also the overall greenery has been taken care of. So if you see, we have our own dedicated cycling tracks in and around the KBR Park, in and around Hussein Sagar where we are right now, and also an upcoming 21-kilometer track on the ORR. And given the greenery cover in Hyderabad has risen along with the development, that is what makes me really happy and really proud of being a Hyderabadi.
And then there is the Hyderabad Metro.
We initially had maybe cabs and autos and all, but with the metro that have come up, it made a lot of difference. So if I have to come from high-tech city to the RTC crossroads or somewhere else, it'll take 45 rupees or something, which is way better than anything else that I could think of, and way safer too. I mean, if it is hot, you have AC. If it is raining, you're still safe. If it is whatever it is, it's still comfortable enough, but not too costly. So it makes a huge difference now that we have metro.
As the city is growing in all directions, you see construction of roads, underground drainage, water supply distribution networks, and electrification and illumination. Global consulting firm Mercer named Hyderabad the most livable city in the quality of living ranking. Deepthi Raula, who grew up in Hyderabad, went to the US and returned home to head the Women Entrepreneurs Hub in the city, says here she is getting the best of both worlds.
The stark difference isn't just in terms of the way the city looks, but I feel that it has still preserved the charm and the essence of what Hyderabad is, and that is something which is always very comforting for people who go and then they come back. A lot of my friends, including my husband, when they come back to visit Hyderabad, they feel that Hyderabad is a lot more digitally connected. It's a lot more forward looking and easier to adjust to than maybe about 8 to 10 years ago. So yeah, it's just growing on to be a global city, and we are happy to be part of it.
Living over here, like I said, work has been great in terms of opportunities. I think it's got plenty of opportunities regardless of what field it is. It's not just IT. I think you have plenty of opportunities here. Me personally, I'm one into heritage and art and climbing rocks and outdoor. So that way again, the city has given me a really good balance in terms of a work-life culture. Minute you go into Jubilee, it's like every road has got a pub. It's got a great life, nightlife. Again, in any of these places, like I said, I've personally never felt uncomfortable being a single woman. I've never felt uncomfortable.
Sushmita is from Chennai and has lived in Bengaluru, Gurgaon and Kochi till she came to Hyderabad 4 years ago, and it has become her home.
A quality of life versus cost of living. I think Hyderabad has probably got one of the best balances that I have seen so far. And whether it's in terms of infrastructure, I mean, like there's a new road, there's a new flyover every day. I lived in Bangalore before this, so traveling 5 kilometers used to take an hour. Over here, 20 kilometers takes me 20 minutes. which is okay. That's of course on the ORR, but still, that's I don't think any other city gives you that. Everybody says Bangalore is the pub place. I think they have to just come and take a look at Jubilee over here. I don't think it compares to any other place I've been into.
With one of the largest number of engineering colleges, Hyderabad has always had a huge base of trained and qualified techies. What the city offers now is attracting talent from everywhere.
You know, there are 80,000 H-1B visa holders in Hyderabad. It's the H-1B visa capital of the world. Because of that, all the big companies have come here. Oracle or whatever, Dell or whoever it is. And because of that, techies have been coming to the city. Gachibowli is a completely different demographic. So it's brought great wealth to our city. It brought a different class of people, highly concentrated or highly educated people, highly skilled people, with a different perception of life and lifestyles.
Ramesh Loganathan, who heads the IIIT Innovation Center, says numerous institutions of excellence built in and around Hyderabad will ensure the city has the edge over competing metros.
Government is very rightly showcasing our research strengths in the city. We have one of the largest cluster of research labs here. Just government, central government labs, CSIR, Defence and Agri labs, largest cluster of defence labs, a fantastic academic environment. There's IIIT, there's University of Hyderabad, IIT, BITS, JNT, OU, so like top class institutions. There are easily at least 10 in the city, when any other city can have 2 or 3 such.
Ramesh says the city has seen exponential growth even during the pandemic.
It's been like they say, an exponential growth. And just in that area, if you just see in high-tech city area, like if you thought like we had done enough until 4 or 5 years back, just in the last 4 or 5 years, just in the pandemic, last 2 years, it's just exploded in terms of the construction in that area. And unlike many other cities, there is no excess capacity ever here. It's been a point about Hyderabad. So when buildings come up, somebody is already booked. From being almost nowhere in the IT map, coming to be the second largest is a tremendous growth. And the whole thing happened because there was a more wholesome, whether it's infrastructure or like very organized growth.
His wife Kalpana insists each part of Hyderabad is a rich experience.
We live in Gachibowli, which gives you a very modern kind of an ambience here. But still the food, everything is different, and even the language, right? You go to old city, you just feel that the language changes, the food changes, the ambience, the experience itself. I feel very proud that there are many parts in the city that have such beautiful memories for us as a family, because the golf course and the Qutub Shahi tombs and Chowmala, the museum where we took kids to, and the waterfront, Eat Street. So I think the city has a lot of experiences, and it's a beautiful amalgamation of everything. And that's the beauty of living in a city with so much heritage, culture.
Many from India and outside who have made Hyderabad their home say it offers a quality of life and lifestyle that could be the envy of the best metros. Christoph, who is the store manager at IKEA, couldn't agree more.
What is great in Hyderabad, I would say, it's a very foodie city. Then, as you can see, I like to eat. My background is also about food. Then Hyderabad is the perfect city if you like food. Then this is one of the things that I like in Hyderabad. It's also a very dynamic city. And we can find good restaurant, good bar, good shops also. And it's a smart city, I would say also. It's very easy to drive through the city. If I compare with Bangalore when I was before, it's much more easy to go through the traffic in Hyderabad. I really like it.
So many in love with the city. Here are some reasons why.
Hyderabad is fun. You keep going from like one corner of the city to the other, stop by for Irani chai or bun maska or something. It can be fun. We would just take our scooties and go off to Charminar and do like a photo shoot or something over there with the people around, and market mein jaake bas wo chudiyan kharid leni ya Irani chai wahan ki pee leni.
So that network of how Hyderabad is such a close-knit family is beautiful, and I find that anybody who's trying to grow in that family, everybody just supports them, everybody just tries and does the best they can do for one of the family members, and they just bring each other up, and it's just inspiring to work in an environment where everybody's just very happy. Everybody's just very content with what they have.
Bangalore already has art in it. If you see, they have random street pop-ups. If you see commercial street, artists randomly come and start singing, selling art and all. And I felt like Hyderabad might be the wrong place, but after starting this here, I feel like I'm totally wrong. There's a lot of market here now. People are evolving. People want design in as tiny as weddings now. They want art in weddings, and Hyderabad has a huge market for weddings. If you see, we are all about grand weddings. People want wallpapers, people want stories on wallpapers. All these projects in Jubilee Hills or Banjara Hills, even boutiques here, they want art as a story of their brand.
I applied for 1 week probably, and I got like 7 to 8 job opportunities, and I was like, okay, and everything was good. Opportunities in this place is like so good. I have been to some cities like Chennai and Bangalore. The diversity, I couldn't see it anywhere else. Hyderabad is like you find all kinds of people. The mixture is like, it's like you have the northern side people also, the southern side people also. I said about the diversity, but I couldn't see the problems faced due to the diversity. Karnataka, Bangalore being a very modern society and all that, but still there is so many issues going on there. And here we are not like, we don't even see one single issue on a daily basis.
People are nicer here actually. The people, they treat you, even if they're speaking in different language, Telugu language, they'll actually repeat themselves so that I could be on the same page. And that's what I love about them. Yeah, but I feel like people are more grounded here, more traditional here, and yeah, actually more decent, I would say. I feel like I have opportunities here, I have more to come here, and I can do a lot more here. So that's what I'm excited for. I'm loving it here. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ajit and I'm from Karnool. I've moved to Hyderabad around 7 years ago. So I moved at a time when the state was bifurcated. I had my intuitions about how it's going to be, and I was very anxious and nervous. But Hyderabad was very welcoming, I would say. And as a person who has traveled across India, like I've been in Delhi for 5 years, and I've been in Mumbai for a couple of months for my internships. I've been in Bangalore, Kolkata, and so on. I'd say that Hyderabad is one of the most tolerant cities in India.
I went to this place called Hashi at Film Nagar, so that's into Japanese and Asian. So I'm a big fan of Asian food. So I have tried out different cuisines, and the food here is amazing. The one at Farzi, if you are ever at Farzi, please do try the Parle Ji cheesecake. You'll love it, trust me. And a lot of other places around as well. A lot of cafes have these really nice French toasts if you want to look into, if you have a sweet tooth. And good coffee, apart from Starbucks, trust me, there are a lot. So if you are into all of these, please venture into all of these places. These cute cafes do offer a lot, and they're very pet friendly as well.